UNGA, when asked about emerging alliance between India, China and Russia, Finland president has said India is not like Russia and China. India is an emerging superpower and a close ally of America and Europe. The West must work with India.
Well, I think there's some multivectoral foreign policy taking place there. I think, of course, Russia and China, there's a direct connection. In the early 1990s, China and Russia had economies of the same size. Now China is over 10 times bigger. And actually, with its oil purchase, with its gas purchase, with its technological exchange, it does give the possibility for Russia to conduct the war. So there's a very close link there. Then, of course, with India, India is a very close ally of the European Union and, of course, of the United States as well. So I wouldn't throw them in the same basket. But India is obviously an emerging superpower. It's got demography, it's got economy on its side. And I always argue that it's very important for the West to engage.
A big statement being made by the Finland president on India and on the difference of India vis-a-vis Russia and China, Karori Singh.
You see, India is an emerging power, and India's credibility and moral standing and the pro-peace position is well known. So India's credibility is greater. No, India is not as powerful as China and United States and Russia are. But India's credibility is higher in the global community. And that is why Finland president has said that India can play a constructive role as an emerging power. So the future, because whatever India speaks, India always supports the resilient world order. And I was expecting so much from the US president's speech, but it's really disappointing. The US president's speech, when I went through between the line, it is more of a disruptive kind of thing. So the US must be a power to bind the global order, to stabilize the global order. Instead, he talked so many rhetorics that he has played a constructive role. He is the instrumental in establishing peace in the 7 conflicts and all this. Despite that, his primary role is of the disruptive in the world order. So US must be more constructive by following the India's position, moral and ethical position of India in establishing the new world order, on which direction global community can go through the reorganizing of the United Nations. Even President Trump mocked the United Nations. The United Nations is not playing its role, and that is why I mediated the 7 conflicts and established peace. So if President Trump is more disruptive, and when superpower is disruptive, India's influence will not be so visible in the global order.